So guys, we're actually here at reactor number 4. That massive great big structure behind us is the new cap that is going to allow them to safely dismantle the old cap from reactor 4 and also decommission it. Now that plan is going to take thousands of years to try and get into place and sort out, so it's not going to be in my lifetime that's going to happen. It's going to take many years to dismantle everything, and what they're doing now is just setting up all the cranes and everything inside that structure. And once it's inside that structure, they're going to get all the cranes set up, and then what they're going to do is they're going to manually lift everything out by crane. Nobody's going to be in there because obviously all the radioactive dust and everything's going to come out of there. Now this is just massive. I mean, I saw a documentary on Amazon Prime, I'm sure it's on Netflix as well, about how that was actually built. Now that dome there is massive, and what they did is they started off by building it piece by piece, and then they lifted it up by cranes, and then as they come up the sides would be laid out, and then it'd come up and they'd bolt it, and that's what gives the whole dome its shape and everything. Now they actually built that over that direction, and it took them 3 weeks after they built it to slide it across and move it over the top of reactor number 4. Now that's pretty amazing to think that engineering, that feat of engineering went into putting a cap over reactor 4 to make this place safe. Now I'm stood here, and before you used to get quite a lot of reading on the Geiger counter, and now you hardly get anything on the Geiger counter here now. So this is absolutely brilliant. Now this monument behind me is actually a monument to, I don't know, celebrate the workers that originally built the cap that was underneath that one. So the actual original builders of the original cap to cap off reactor 4. This monument is to celebrate them, and obviously this is going to be a very big part in the celebrations and the remembrance that happens here on the 26th of April, so that's this month. So it's in, I'm trying to think, it's the 9th today, so it's in about 16, 18, 17 days time. Now that's going to happen. There's going to be the mayor here, there's going to be everyone here celebrating, obviously remembering the loved ones that they lost, all the liquidators that lost their lives when that blew up. Now that's amazing, and I really do truly find that amazing. The guide has very kindly given me this, right? Now look, that's what the old sarcophagus used to look like, and they built this metal here because the wall had actually started falling over. Now where the wall had actually started falling over, they've built this, and then obviously the roof here, it was all built on dodginess, so it started collapsing after a time and other stuff like that. Now if I go in the right way, this is what it looks like inside the dome now. So this is what it looks like. They've got new cranes in here, and they're going to start taking all this apart, like mechanically. They're not going to have anyone in there, they're literally just going to start doing it remotely. It's all going to be done, and then obviously now all the new sarcophagus has all been sat in there, and is actually now 100% sealed, so you get a lot less air radiation, and it's mainly for the dust and stuff, so when they start disturbing things, they don't start putting the dust back up into the atmosphere and spreading it across the country. I like my other favourite place here. And also, those who know me know that every time someone brings up the word Chernobyl, there's always the first word out of my mouth. Duga radar. Yeah. Look at that. That is a 4 or 5 story building, and that's the Duga radar popping out up the top. Now let's zoom out That place is massive. Oh, mate, this is mental. So you used to have 500 military personnel here. You'd have 1,000 workers for that commissioned the Duga radar and would have worked on it and kept it running. And then there was another 1,000 people that actually lived here, and that was all the workers' family. Now, it's quite surreal to think that this is actually listed, or was listed, on the actual maps and everything as a young children's camp, so like a summer camp. Now, how can you get away with listing this as a summer camp, and then you tell me, how is that a summer camp? That is mental. I can't believe I got to see it. Wow! That's a little training thing, isn't it?
For the soldiers.
So there's a little training facility for the soldiers.
Be careful with the hose.
Does that go into the basement?
Yeah, so nobody knows for sure, but many people say down there was the entrance to the bunker.
Okay.
But it's completely full of water.
Oh wow. Oh, it's a shame that's full up, because you know we'd go down there. It just gets naughtier the more I get closer to it. Look at the size of it. Oh, poxy phone. I'm in the Ukraine. Go away. Whoever you are, go away. Right, now we've finished being interrupted by my phone.
Is that just another bunker as well? No, so some of the information board.
So,
okay. So
there's a Soviet information board.
Military clothes.
So we're just walking around in the woods here, and there's loads of Soviet propaganda, like telling all their soldiers what they must do, what they must not do, what they have to do. Just think that the year I was born, all this Soviet propaganda was still in good nick, and that they've watchtowers that you're supposed to stand up in, and apparently there were like 24-hour shifts just for the watchtowers. And then there's another Soviet propaganda sign. So this is an old style map. You can see some of it off the top has come off. But this, it's a really old school map of Pripyat. And there's, I assume, sort of a highway code or a number system for the signs that you encounter when driving around. And then, as I said, this would be a garage. This would be a garage, so all military vehicles. And there's the pit over there. So there's a pit the workers would have been in to get underneath the military vehicles. And it looks very crude. It looks like there's a decent bit of concrete there, and then it just looks like it's been chiseled out, like almost a tunnel system in Duga, and just where it's chiseled out of the limestone and the chalk cliffs. You got some proper old gas masks in there. They look cool. And you got some other ones here. freaky do they look? They look amazing.
So how far into the future do you reckon they thought this?
I don't know. Maybe 2000?
Yeah. Right, so guys, this paint that you can see on the wall, this is probably what they thought Pripyat was going to look like years and years like before the disaster actually happened. And as you can see, there's an aeroplane up in the corner, and obviously there's no airport in Pripyat, so...
I'm not even sorry to the people that know me and going to watch this. I'm still not going to stop mentioning the woodpecker or the Duga radar. You're just going to have to suck it up. Now the woodpecker is named a woodpecker because when it was in operation, the radio frequency that it was given off when it was detecting nuclear bombs and missile launches and stuff like that, used to interfere with the radio signals going over people's radios, so it sounded like a woodpecker in a tree. So just think, this was here and it was labelled as a scout camp or like a little summer camp for kids. So you think to yourself that they had this here and they had a secret military base here as well, like disguised as just a kids summer camp. That's crazy, and I just can't believe how big it is. Now I'm standing here, I knew it was big, but I just didn't know it was that big. That's what she said. But just look at the size of that. Oh my god. Alright, so we're going into a training area quick. We haven't even got onto the other side of this Duga, where you can actually stand right next to one of the pylons that hold it up. So we're just going to go out to a quick training area and have a look in this training area where they used to train people how to use the Duga. Now, God, these stairs are a bit dodgy. Looks like they've had stuff cut out of them. Ugh, I don't like this. So I've climbed up one. Look at this. And then you see the big white poles that come down. They're actually cooling poles that would have gone all the way along that cooling bunker to cool the cables down that go between the whole lot. What's Neil found? Oh, hello!
Well, I found the training area.
Oh wow.
And you can see how the wave from the goes to the ionosphere and bounce back to the, so how the wave works and on which diapason it can contact with the rockets or something like this.
Very complicated.
Yeah.
It's very complicated
waves
stuff.
and everything would have bounced from the Duga up to the atmosphere and back down again.
It's like about on the left side it's because of the shape of our planet, so some of the engineers try to explain me.
Okay.
So they try to see about the North Pole, so it was the closest this distance to the US, but he said they made the huge mistake because at the North Pole was the magnet wave also, and they didn't calculate it much more better. So as soon as signal goes there, it starts to make
This is
like not perfectly, but start to jump because of the like magnetic wave was inside, so it starts to suck this wave also. So some problems because of the North Pole.
I've got it. Okay. Awesome.
so all this up here must have been the measurements and size and the waveforms and all that sort of stuff, and how to measure what was the what the actual attacking forces and how they would have been coming in if they were attacking. Obviously I'm just going off guesswork here. Oh, look at that!
And we are here.
Oh, yes! I am touching it.
And you see like how
I made it.
how many years? No rust. So high quality metal only for the military purposes. Everything else for the civilians.
So have they cut all the ladders off of this now? To stop people from climbing, or are they just falling off on their own?
Yeah, so they cut down the ladder. You see the first part was cut down. But it was done not after, it was done 2 years ago.
Oh,
That is crazy.
you absolute naughty bitch. Look at that. Straight up. Oh, mate. Mate, I'm gonna be hours here. What the fuck? Oh, that is fucking amazing. Nah, bollocks, mate. I'm not racing nowhere around here.
Right, guys, we have made it to the actual
Mate,
itself.
fuck.
How big is this raid like this? So it's 150 metres high.
Oh my life.
400 long. Absolutely
She's beautiful.
incredible. And also, as you can see, the metal, after all these years, still isn't rusted properly.
Mate. I'm well happy. I came, I saw, I touched, I now must fly drone. Mate. Fuck. I'd love to climb up the top, but one, I haven't got the energy, and two, all the ladders have been cut off. And just look at where they've cut them. Who does that? If someone wants to climb, let him climb. If someone wants to die, he dies. Control boxes. It's like the Russian said in Rocky Balboa. If he dies, he dies. So if someone wants to climb it, let him climb it. But yeah, so unfortunately I won't be able to climb it because this fat bastard's been walking around all day. And then two, I just ain't got the energy to get up to them ladders. And they don't exactly look very safe, but hey, who cares about safe if we got up 154 fucking metres tall? That's fucking nuts. Look, you can't see the top. This is absolutely savage. So, I'm now putting you guys to bed. I'm going to try and get the best pictures I can of this place. And I'm also getting that drone up, because she's going to have some banging drone shots of this. And I'm going to have some banging drone pictures. So we'll catch you guys in a minute. done. I'm now complete. I'm now so happy. Happy. This has been a truly amazing trip. And all I've got to say is thank you to Solo East for putting this trip on. If I'd never got to seeing this, you guys wouldn't be seeing the videos, and it wouldn't be being a good video.
I invited you, mate.
What about you? You invited me, but I got to be a +1 on the Solo East tour. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, thank you very much to Neil for allowing me to come with him on this one as his +1. I just got to admire this crazy design of this woodpecker. I mean, bugger me. I am looking up there, and all I can see is just perfect joints, perfect lines. Everything is 100% perfectly spaced. And this has been sat here for 30 years, doing absolutely nothing. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Solo East Travel, as again, and all the other Earth videos of this Chernobyl series. The links will be in the description. The links will be up in the top left corner of the screen, or right corner, is it? Yeah, top right corner, which I believe will be that corner there. And if you come into Chernobyl, I would hurry up and get here before this goes, because I have heard stories that this is on the verge of becoming so unsafe that it will need to be pulled down. I'm not surprised. It's been sat here for 30 years with no maintenance, no paint, no nothing. So the ladders, they look like bananas, and yeah, it's probably about time it came down, and that was my biggest fear. I never thought I'd actually get to see this, which I suppose I would have been a bit upset, seeing as I don't know, this is the most amazing part of Chernobyl, I'd say. Okay, the swimming pool's good, the hospital's good, obviously the library, the town hall, supermarkets, all the other buildings are absolutely brilliant, but this is it. So on that note, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.